Pardon me. Hello, good evening. It is... what time are we on? I think it's 10 to 9. It is 2 minutes to 10 to 9. And I just want to say, it is Friday. But before I start, I just want to say, this is Yellowtail Red Shiraz. Very nice. I'm drinking this stuff. Very red. It's Australian, so it's got a kangaroo on it. Somebody recommended it to me. Thank you. It's going down well. And it leaves little red marks. Looks like I've been bleeding, which I haven't. Which is good because, otherwise, blood, me, I pass out. Anyway, so, what have I done this week, apart from work? It's just one of those things. You get up on a Monday morning and you scream silently to yourself, and then you go to work, and then you come home, and you go to work, and you come home, and it continues. Now, Friday is here. This is Friday, and you have 2 days off to relax. And and I've had a bottle of the red, which is very nice. Very nice. I'm following this up with some soup. Now you're thinking, oh God, yes, drinking and cooking doesn't mix. But unless, of course, it's Christmas, which isn't. Definitely not Christmas today. It's definitely March. Although some people in the sarcastic way would say, oh, there's only a couple of months more and then it's Christmas. I'd kill them. Nothing personal. It's just that sometimes you just don't want to think about it until it actually comes onto Christmas. My second point. I don't think that was the first point. Yes, that was the first point. This is the second point. Donald Trump. Yeah, I just don't like him. I think he's egotistical, non-political numpty. And that's just being polite. I mean, if I had a couple of more of these drinks, then I'd be probably cursing him something chronic. He's not a man to be trusted. I don't trust him. That says it all. And if any Americans are watching this, don't vote for him. Not if you're completely insane. Unless, of course, you've had... Hang on. Yeah. Unless, of course, you've had the Yellowtail, which is spelt back. This is Yellowtail. This is spelt backwards. It's spelt forward when I read it, but it's spelt backwards on this bloody iPad, which looks like... what does it spell like? It spells wrong. Trust me, it says Yellowtail. Very nice. £6 a bottle. I only got the one to try it. I think it was in a special deal. It was definitely a special deal. From my local store. I'm not going to mention the store in question. Asda. Anyway, back to Mr. Trump. I watched the debate about Mr. Trump, and he says he's non-political. He's a non-conformist. He says what he thinks, and and everybody's clapping him. And personally, myself, I think that Donald Trump just isn't right for the role of president. He just isn't. And I say this, I could make a better president than him, but unfortunately, I am not American. Which you probably gathered from my accent. Yes. Sorry. My third point. And yes, even the Democrats, and they've got Bernie Sanders and Hillary Hell, Hillary, Hillary Clinton, Clinton. I can't say it. Clinton. Hillary, Hillary Clinton. Yes, even she is having problems. I mean, people in high places want to string her up because of her emails and having all the confidential, top secret stuff on her server somewhere. Personally, myself, I'm torn, literally torn, thinking, well, Bernie Sanders, meh. Hillary Clinton, Hillary. Do you know this stuff is good? I cannot string a sentence together. I'm having a problem stringing Hillary Clinton together. Yes, so she has a problem with a certain email server and the fact that people want to lynch her. Not literally, but they want to question her about the fact that she was using an insecure server to have emails which are supposedly classified. Naughty woman. The other thing I'm concerned about is age. Well, I'm not an ageist. I'm not age, and yeah, I think you have to have young blood. I think you have to be young to be president, youngish, not too young, but not too old, because the pressure of presidency. I mean, take Obama for instance. The man has aged. He has aged, and he has said this much. Grecian 2000, he has just passed him. I bet he can't wait to get out. Live, just relax, live the life. Don't have to be protected. Well, actually, it does when you think about it, because protected 24/7, and yeah, that sucks. Actually, I'd like Michelle Obama to stand as president, stand to become president, because I'm sure she'd be awesome, better than Hillary. Hillary. I'm having to say this very quietly. Quietly? Say it very slowly. Slowly. Sounds good. Slowly sounds good. Say this very slowly. Hillary Clinton is not with it. But there's no other choice. I mean, Michelle Obama, I think if she stood, she'd get it. But unfortunately, she's not standing, so she's not getting it, which is a shame. I think politics I think politics have just gone out the window when it comes to America. I think we're slowly seeing an implosion of politicians, because they're all in it for the money, and and they're getting paid behind the scenes under the counter. If they had a counter to pay under, and they have their own agenda, which is not good. So, yeah, where was I? Oh, okay, yes. So, Donald Trump, and then you've got the other guys, Ted Cruz. God, I don't like that guy. That guy really winds me up. It just so winds me up. Why? Because he just doesn't tackle the policies. He just doesn't say what he's going to do, and he's Obamacare. I'm gonna pull Obamacare, and I'm gonna pull this, and I'm so with Israel. I'm in bed with them, and this, that, and something. You think, should be doing something for the country. Should be doing something for the people. Poor, not so poor, not so rich, extremely rich. I think there has to be a fair balance across the board, but that's not going to happen. And unfortunately, it is just a shame. I will stand as president, but unfortunately, I'm British, so I must count myself out of this. Very much so. Very, 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 very much so. Because, I'm British. So there you go. I've always wanted to say this, and I've said it now. And I feel happy for it. That I've said it. And I've spent the last 10 minutes muttering to myself and thinking, have I really drunk all that wine to myself? And I'm thinking, yes, I have. Yellowtail's lovely stuff. It's good stuff, Australian. They must really put some stuff in there. I was going to get a bottle again, but I can't be asked because I'm waiting for the soup to do. I'm waiting for the stew to do, which is in the oven. Tastes nice, put some of this yellowtail in. And it's going to be very nice once I tuck into it and put some bread and butter and things. And I am going to regret it in the morning. All this I'm going to regret. I'm going to think, what the... Yeah. Anyway, if you're American and you're watching this, Donald Trump, don't do it. Just don't. It has disaster written through it. Oh, God, might as well talk to myself. Anyway, that's the end of this ranting conversation. And while I'm at this subject, I was going to end this conversation, but I think I'll have another couple of minutes because someone asked me, how do you know that you're in love? Well, it's a bit like this. You don't. Basically, you wake up one morning, you look at the person who's laid next to you, and you either do one or two things. You either go, oh God, what did I do? What did we get up to last night? Or you say to them, you say to, in your mind, of course, oh God, what have I pulled? Excellent. Oh, I don't think I'll forget this moment, even though I've forgotten the moment, and whatever we got up to must have been off the hook because I'm feeling amazing, and they look amazing, he or she, as I'd say, and I'm more of a she person, more into the she side of things than he. Yes. Anyway, so that's love for you. I mean, it's in a nutshell. It's all there, covered in whatever is covered. How do I know I'm in love? Well, you wake up next morning and you think, I'm missing that person. That's how you do. That's what you know. Anyway, I'm going. Oh, by the way, hello, Chief. If you're tucking into if you're drinking tea right now, you've now spat it out, or you've drinking coffee, you've spat it out and you've shared it with your monitors. So apologies, Chief. And have a happy drinking session of tea. Okay, I think that's it. I might make another video later. Okay, bye now.